Jana, and today I thought it would be fun to take a look at my Disney pin collection. One lanyard is from my childhood and one is from current years, and I'm just going to talk about a few of the ones that I really love or the ones that have significance. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Disney pin that you have is, because I'm definitely interested to hear. I think Disney pins are so much fun and so cool and a great way to just represent the characters that you love so much. So this first lanyard I got is blue, and why does it matter what color it is? I got this before my very first trip to Disney World, my very first plane ride, my very first trip. I think I was in like first grade, I want to say. I was like 6 or something, and my mom got me this with a couple of pins because she knew about the pin trading. I don't entirely remember which pins were the ones that I started off with that she got me. I think one of them was the roly-poly-oly pin, which I love because it has a little spring and it's so fun, and I love that show. I think at that point at the local Disney store they were selling pins, which why don't they do that anymore? I remember pin trading that first trip. It was so much fun. It was so much bigger than it is now, at least more like out in the open, like a lot more people knew about it, and now it's kind of like an underground thing for hardcore fans. I just remember trading with cast members and trading during character meet and greets. Like, I remember I was with my cousins and we met the evil queen from Snow White, and she saw a Snow White pin on my cousin's hat and she was just like, no, this will not stand. So she like wanted to trade it for a villainy one, and I can't remember if my cousin got the villain one and like went through with the trade. I don't remember. But I do remember that I had this Belle and Jasmine pin and she had the Snow White and Cinderella pin, I want to say, and that's the one that the evil queen pointed out. Oh, I remember this 2003 one that says Jana. My mom got custom made at the Pin Traders Hub in what was downtown Disney. It's like that circular pavilion. It's still standing, I'm pretty sure, since the last time I went. It's still there in Disney Springs. But at that point you could engrave it and customize it, so my mom did that for me and then gave it to me at Christmas, and it was so cool and special, and I love that pin. This one of Meg from Hercules, I was obsessed with Hercules, and I got this the year that I was Meg for Halloween, and at that time they had the like automobile show, like the Cars show parade thing in MGM, and I dressed as Meg because I knew Meg and Hercules were in the parade, and she saw me in the crowd and waved to me, and it was the most magical thing. I had my little Kim Possible doll and my Meg outfit on, and I got this Meg pin because I was just obsessed. The High School Musical pin. Oh, High School Musical was my very existence. I know a lot of people out there probably say that they were the biggest High School Musical fans, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, I was the biggest. It was my life. It was a lifestyle. So when I saw this High School Musical pin, I was sold. I didn't need to know anymore. I didn't need to know how much it cost. I was willing to spend all expenses to get this High School Musical pin, and I adore it. Oh my gosh, this Upendi pin. What can I say about this? I don't remember how or when I got it. At all. I think that is just amazing. This Peter Pan one, Peter Pan was always like my favorite character, and it was really special to get a pin of him. This little sideways mini, I think is so cute and so cool and unique. And I remember my mom went on a Disney trip for work and I wasn't able to go. And that was a struggle and a half for a big Disney geek like me. So she brought me back this pin, which I think is just the coolest. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a pin like this, other than this pin. This Simba one, I remember I got my best friend at the time a Nala pin and me a Simba pin because they were like best buds in the beginning of the movie. And I loved Simba and I loved Lion King, so that was perfect. This Pegasus one, I like remember buying. They're staying at the All-Star Music Resort, and it was in the shop, and I was obsessed with Hercules, like I've already said, and I got this Pegasus pin, and it's so cute. This Minnie Mouse one, the Emerald Jewel, I don't remember why I got it. Well, I know why, because my birthday's in May, and that's my gem, but like I don't remember who got it for me. I want to say it was my grandma. Oh, and I have this awesome Meg one, the I Won't Say I'm in Love pin. I think that is so cool, and it's like just like that's so cool. Oh, and the Chip and Dale one right next to it I got on the Disney cruise, I want to say. Like, I feel like they gave it to us, like a cast member gave it to us as like a magical moment. Now this next lanyard, for a while I wasn't into like collecting pins and stuff, and then all of a sudden a few years ago I was like, I want to collect all the pins. So I started off with one from Amazon, and it's this Haunted Mansion type one with Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Yoda, and it's Forest Moon of Endor, and and it's like a ride poster from Return of the Jedi, which is super cool, and I was obsessed with Anakin at the time, still kind of am, so I got it because it has the Hayden Christensen Anakin on it, which is amazing. This Maui one I got because I saw Moana in Disney World, which I thought was so fun. It was so cool because before that I had seen The Incredibles in theaters when I was really young in Disney World, and I'll never ever forget that. And so I was like, we have to see another one, and it was Moana, and I loved Maui because I love Dwayne The Rock Johnson, he is bae, and so I got the Maui pin. This Alice one, I'm obsessed with it. It might be one of my very favorite pins of all time. It is so on brand for me. Alice in Wonderland is like one of my favorite Disney movies. Staying weird is my motto. I love the colors, the pink, the blue, the purple. It's just so me. It's like they made it for me, so I had to pick that up. This Coco pin I also got because I saw Coco in Disney World, which was so much fun. Even though I had 2 raging ear infections and felt like I was dying, I had to commemorate the occasion because Coco is an amazing movie. This Mickey one is one of 2. Elise has the other one. It was for some Disney Store promotional campaign they did last year. I think it was for Valentine's Day and it was for charity, so we have those. If you watch my Mickey Monthly unboxings, some of these are from there. The Magic Mirror pin, Michael's Teddy from Peter Pan, the Dash pin, the Robin Hood, and the Sword in the Stone are all from that. Mickey Monthly is epic. I love their pin boxes. This Walt Disney Studios one I got just recently. It's like my newest one because I went on a tour of the Walt Disney Studios in Burbank and it was amazing. Oh, it was so good. I can't even put it into words. It was amazing, like the most magical day, and so I had to get a pin for that. For Christmas, Elise got me Hero and Baymax because I'm obsessed with Big Hero 6 and they're best friends and it's really cute. I got this 60th anniversary Disneyland pin from the first time I went to Disneyland a couple of years ago. It was the 60th anniversary and I think this pin is so cool. I got this like Banshee pin, I think it's a Banshee, from the first time I went to Pandora. It was just beyond words. Flight of Passage is the best ride I've ever been on, and I've only been on it once because the lines are crazy. This Tiven pin, Tiven? I got the first time I rode Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout because I was terrified, and I went on it and I conquered it, and now I'm obsessed with that ride. This Gaston pin I got to commemorate my viral Gaston video. If you haven't seen it, it's called Little Girl Puts Gaston in His Place, and that going viral was the craziest experience I've probably ever had in my entire existence. So Gaston had to be represented. And I think those are the notable ones from my new lanyard. Like I said, definitely leave a comment of your favorite Disney pin that you own, or is there one that you really want? There are so many good ones, it's so hard to choose. Something I'm doing now is I'm getting something that like means something. You know, like if I saw the movie in the park, or if I rode a ride for the first time, like something to remember the trip by. That's kind of my strategy now, rather than just like frivolously collecting. Do you have any strategies? Also leave that in the comments. I love you all. Stay beautiful, you people. Bye!